As a sports coach, I can almost say with certainty that you will not be thinking about transitions when it comes to your sports sessions. I don't mean transitions as in like gameplay transitions. I mean how many transitions it takes for a child to get to your session before you even start the warm up. You might be thinking to yourself, what? What are you on about? I don't need to worry about transitions before they get to my session. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And if you are not thinking about that as a coach, you might be the problem. It's you. Hi, it's you. You're the problem. My name's Takalia. I am a neuroinclusion consultant specialising in grassroots sports. I have lived experience of this as an athlete. I also have two neurodivergent children who are obsessed with football that this affects. I also have a husband with ADHD who is also a football coach, and this absolutely affects him as well. I've been a sports coach for 17 years officially. A little bit longer because I actually did it in school as well, like coaching the younger kids in hockey and athletics. Let's say your session is after school, which a lot of sports sessions are, aren't they? Whether that's straight after school or later in the evening, that tends to be when they are. That child will have gone through hundreds of transitions in the day, particularly if they are neurodivergent. Now, for you as the coach, whether you are neurodivergent or neurotypical, this is going to affect you differently. But let's say you're neurotypical. Your transition to get to the session will be finishing work, getting in the car, starting the session. That's essentially it. You may have some kids to bung in the car as well if they're there for all your sessions. However, for a neurodivergent child, let's just go from the end of school, for example. They've got the transition of going from school to not school, from school teacher to parent, from walking to getting in the car, their seatbelt going on, then travelling, then taking their seatbelt off, getting out of the car, moving into the house, getting themselves changed. Each item of clothing that's coming off and going on is a transition. Each room that they're going into and coming out of is a transition. They've then got to get back in the car and do all of those transitions for travelling until they get to your session. They then arrive at the session where they are transitioning from parent to coach, where they are transitioning from rest from home back into chaos into your session. If you are thinking as the coach, that is not my problem, you are the problem, because what you need to be doing is catering to each individual as well as the group as a whole. So you need to identify if a child is neurodivergent and they struggle with transitions, so that then you can plan in a warm up that is going to help them with that. They need grounding exercises, they need stimulating exercises, they need something that's fun that's going to distract them. So if you are not incorporating those things into your warm up when you know you have got kids that struggle with transitions, I'm sorry to say it, but you are the problem there. You need to change your views around it. You need to change the way you approach it so that you are catering to those kids as well.